We're back. Good morning, everybody. We're back. Today is July 24th, and it's day one, probably half day one of classroom setup, year two. I'm back in the same classroom, room 22. I know it's backwards because I couldn't get this level and all that, and I'm staring at the screen with the camera right there. Gotta get used to it, but I have air. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I had some air sagas last year. I have a rug. I have a piece of furniture I don't want. And my furniture is not where it's supposed to be. Literally, like you're on my small group table right now, and I don't do small group over here because the door is right here. And even though I have a good view of everything, I also want a good view of the door for safety. So, yeah. Yeah, I was even gonna do furniture today. I don't think I did. I will. The only thing I brought in, I had two of these that were in my bedroom. This has measuring tape, measuring cups in there for science or for crafts. And the little smiley face rug from Hobby Lobby is also on my table right there. But other than that, I'm definitely gonna need help with this furniture. Here's the thing, I thought it was going to be the same custodians who were here last year and knew how my room was set up. Because I didn't have this. This is like the heaviest piece of furniture, the kidney table. And it's supposed to go on the other side of the room. And I have a small room, so it's not like that far to move. But I'm definitely going to need help to move this furniture and get it where I would like to get it. And like I said, I also have a rug. Rug says room 24, room 22. So, yeah. Classroom setup not starting off how I would like it to start off. Which is okay. And like, why is that over there? Like, they wax the floors. I made sure everything that, you know, needed to be moved was moved. And like, most of the stuff was up here. So I'm like, what did they do up here? They didn't do anything up here. So why did they like unstack it down? It wasn't secure safe. It's not that it wasn't secured safe because the custodians came and double checked for me. So I'm like, why is the computer card over there? It was literally right there, safe, up there safe, because these boxes weren't like that. So I think being here today, I won't be here long. Like truly, like I've been here for maybe 5 minutes at this point, 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to go back and regroup and like actually think through. Because one, I have to make a piece, I'm gonna show you the room, by the way. I'm gonna have to make a piece of furniture fit. I'm gonna take that rug out. Yeah. Also, it's coming at weird timing this year. She said I could come in last week. I got a message from my principal last week. So which solidified that I was staying in second grade and everything. Which is good, because I was like, I didn't like fully unpack the room or tear down the room, but I kind of did. I only left 3-4 things up. But last week we were like getting prepped for my great grandmother's funeral, which was yesterday. And so I was like, okay, well I'll go in next week. No, I'm not. I don't think I might do a little bit of like taking stuff out, but I don't want to take everything out without the furniture being in the right space. I might call my brother and see if he's coming out this early, if he can come help me move the furniture. But I just don't want that desk. Let me show you the room. And you'll have to bear with me. I got a tripod from my dad. So yeah, so does anything that is like incriminating, has my name on it or anything? I don't think so. Okay, so let's go to the door. And literally the outside bulletin board, we were told that a TA was gonna do, oh, it turns around. TA was gonna do our bulletin boards out there, and maybe she is. Until I find out if she is or not, I'm not doing anything to that board. Truly not. It's the last thing on my mind. But this is the room. And if you've seen my pictures on my Instagram, this is not how I have my room set up. It's gonna be different from last year, but it's gonna be similar. So Like at the end of last year, I had all this stuff set up, and that says 25. Are these even my trash cans? I had stuff like stacked up, but like safely in there. They've moved that. The kidney table, that's the rug I got. Kidney table is here. It's supposed to be, it was in that corner last year. I'm gonna put it right here this year. This table is my like station table. I like it having in front of here because I don't keep stuff that kids can't touch in there. It's like pretty much nothing. Science Olympiad stuff and our textbooks and tissues and everything. Rainbow cart, that moves around. This was never on this side of the room. It always goes over there. I put it under our progress tracker. My boards, I took down the bottom of my alphabet and then she told me I probably wasn't moving. This rug is not mine. It's not mine and I don't want it. I bought me a rug. I love my principal. There's no shame on her. Life gets hectic. I bought myself a rug from Ollie's. It was like $40 discounted. And I was like, okay, I got me a rug. I never brought it in last year because I just didn't get a chance to. But I'm going to bring it in this year. And my rug is new. I don't want this. I don't want this rug. I really don't. I didn't have a rug in here before. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back. So that's that side. Clear Touch is going over here this year. I don't want this desk. Not this one. I love that. That's our island. We call it, sometimes people need to take vacations away from everybody. And we go on the island. I don't want this desk. It barely works. There's no handle for this. If I don't have to keep it, I won't keep it. If I do have to keep it, I'm really going to try and get rid of it. Maybe I'll swindle somebody away. Like, can you take a teacher desk and I'll take a bookshelf? Because I want another bookshelf. I love these bookshelves. This corner, I want my filing cabinets in this corner. Partially because that's the exit window. And they don't like anything in that corner. My desk, my tables that I love and hate. Love because they get so much room. Hate because they can't separate them sometimes. My air, my bookshelves. Do they even work? What in the world? I haven't been over here. I swear to the good Lord, if these bookshelves don't... Okay, I'm definitely not staying here long. This one's fine. If those are too loose and won't even stay in, I'm gonna have a big problem because your girl has a lot of books. And then this wall. I love how clean my room is though. Like whoever waxed the floors this year, amazing job. Okay, let me show you the closet. Let's go to the closet, which I was hoping I had locked because they were doing summer school. Okay, this is the closet. It's packed but only because everything had to come out of the room. So it's actually really organized. Like that's all my stuff I gotta hang up. All of my containers and everything, and actually pretty much this is all subject-based stuff. Random stuff. Like this side got that's curriculum right here. Towards the end. Yeah, so here's the verdict. Here is the verdict. Let's sit down for the verdict because I gotta think this through. Think out loud a little bit. Set up the tripod again. Oh no. Yes? Were you the one on the thing? Trying to make you guys level. That's not level. What? It's also not level. Trying so hard, guys. Trying so hard. There we go. I'll just go back. Okay. Did I bring me something to write with and like write down? I have my planner that I got for this year. Staples. I like big planners. Let's go to August because there's no July in this planner, which kind of sucks, but I'm gonna write a to-do list. This is about to be the most uneventful classroom setup to date. But no, sometimes you got to come. You got to do the 1,000-yard stare, 1,000-mile stare. Where's a pen? Right here. Okay. So first thing I need to do, you won't be able to see me writing, but I'm gonna speak it to y'all. I need to do furniture. I need to move furniture, and that's gonna require my dad and probably brother Me and my dad would probably be able to do it, but and me and my brother could probably do it, so one of them needs to come. It's 9:10. Okay. I'm trying to wait till 10 o'clock. School tools opens at 10 o'clock, and I need border for my bulletin boards right here. Okay. Once they come, and probably my grandma, because my grandma could empty out the closet a little bit more. Because I just want to re-put the way the closet is. Let me show you real quick. The way the closet is set up, I did that all at the last month of school during testing and everything. This year I want to make it so, okay, let's just preface this. Also, I'm gonna sneeze. Let me pause so I can sneeze. Okay, I'm good. Sneeze. I gotta sneeze again. It's gonna come out, that's fine. Okay, I'm good. So last year, at the end of last year, which I wouldn't know because I was a first year teacher last year, and I had inherited this room. Let's back up even more. I inherited this room, and that closet was don't want it anymore, dump it in there, because the teacher who was in here didn't really say not to. Didn't really keep up the room the way they were supposed to. And so the principal, when she hired me, my aunt worked here and everything, so she was like, my cousin worked here, and she was like, okay, well, Sydney will get the room straight. Which I did. And I like half did. Thing is though, you can't keep things in cardboard. You really can't keep things in cardboard, only to move. Cardboard is temporary and like with bugs and stuff. So I had to, the last month of school, I went and I was like, okay, take everything out, little by little, have the kids help me sort, do all that stuff, and go through it and reorganize, which I did. Then I had to pack the room up, and when we packed the room up, I think we're getting a new like instructional coach, and so she came in, or somebody's position is changing at school. She's not new. She came in and she was like, where is this and where is that and where is this? And I know you have to assert your dominance in a new position, a new field, but you don't have to, especially with people who didn't know. Like, I was a new teacher. I didn't know that I was missing, literally, let me grab it. My principal bought each class a set of these for organizing things specifically, like math or social studies or whatever. And she had this set. She's like, why do you not have any? Or like, why does the other new teacher who was next door to me not have any? And I was like, I don't know. And I was thinking, I'm like, did I throw those away? Because I wouldn't buy these. And not because I don't need them. I just wouldn't buy them because I'd rather buy white and change the label to whatever color scheme I have or match or theme. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And so it became an issue of like the school issued stuff or your stuff or what is this overlapping? Like, there were school issued whiteboards. I didn't get a single whiteboard. I got my whiteboards from my money that my principal allots us. And I bought my own personal whiteboard. So I'm like, I wasn't left whiteboards. I guess they went with the teacher who moved out of this room. So, which is why when I went to the closet at the end of the year, I was like, let me distinguish what is mine and what is not. Brings us to today. I have one box with cardboard. It is a cardboard box. It's heavy as all get out. I definitely need my dad to help me with it, but I want to make that back wall of the closet all my school issued items. School issued items in there, so, because to be truthfully honest, only thing I use, which you can't see, under that shelf, that's curriculum. Like, curriculum, the box that these are sitting on with the little green, no, it's a white label, Envision, all that's, like, the curriculum that I use is usually with me, or the kids have it. Everything else that I don't use or haven't got to use, like, learn how to use it yet, stays in the closet or stays in its thing. So it's like, we just had issues at the end of the year packing up the room because, you know, you have to let people know this is what you about to do. So it was like, to mitigate that on my end, that back wall of the closet, school issued items. This is going to be Science Olympiad because I might be continuing Science Olympiad. That's my only like 4.0 and 3.5, which I love. Like that's enough. And like maybe some help with some homework, I'll do that, but that's enough. This is like my tissues, hand sanitizer, band-aids, like that's the field trip stuff. I keep them there. These, I'm probably going to keep their textbooks in here until I pass them out. Extra ones, but like anything like manuals is going in there. Anything like, and I think if I make that back wall like the home base for school issued stuff, it'll just be easier on the instructional coach's part if she has to come in here and look for something. Even though I keep my closet locked for the most part. If I'm in here, it's unlocked, but if I'm not in here, it's probably locked. Or if I'm not in here and like the kids are in here, I lock it or something like that. It just depends on how I feel. But most of the time it is locked. It might not be closed, but it's locked. So back to the list is what we're doing, because I'm not staying here all day. I'm truly not. Like walking in here and realizing what they left, and maybe it's the fact that we just had a funeral or everything, or maybe it's I'm getting older, or maybe it's like I can feel the exhaustion coming back, and I'm gonna work really hard to kind of keep a balanced life and not make, because right now at 23, teaching is the only identity I have. I'm working on the other parts. Believe me, I am trying, and maybe I'll record more about that. But walking back into this room, I'm like, I can see why this is not a one-man job, but I think I also needed to come in and sit and stare and talk it out, because this is a big job. So first year teachers, because if you have someone who's going to help you, and I love my grandmother very much, but she can be a little, we just butt heads. And it's so funny because I think she's a Virgo and I'm a Taurus, so you know, we're supposed to be like that, which we are, but we butt heads a lot. I think the thing I need to say to her, I'm like, if you give me a day to start it and do it by myself with the thoughts that are in my head, believe me, I'll call you back the next day. Because I'm like, once I've gotten all the way down to here, I'm like, okay, thought through everything. The bees were fine. We're good. I need the help. Like, it's gonna come. So, furniture, I need that. I want to, and most teachers do this on the whiteboard. I'm not messing up my whiteboard. I cleaned my whiteboard really well last year. The furniture needs to be moved. Okay. I don't want to bring in stuff from the house. I do have stuff at the house. I only brought 2 things. Let me see. I'm going to bring in the stuff from the house. That way it's all up here. I'm so happy I have air, y'all. I keep my air going. Right now it's on like the cycle where it goes on, cuts on and comes off, but no. Stuff from house. Okay. 3, I want to take everything out of closet and cabinets. And here's the thing, I haven't even printed out, or like, because we're doing with the funeral. My grandmother usually prints for me. She's got the big printer. I just get her ink every now and then, or get her the paper or everything. Oh, do I have to bring paper home? I'll buy paper if I need paper. But I get her the paper, I get her that stuff, and she prints for me and laminates for me when I'm not at school. Or sometimes even when I am at school. She doesn't mind. That's her little way of helping. And I haven't printed everything. I have 4 emails full of stuff I want printed. And I just haven't done it. Because when I tell you, I'm like breaking out between I had too long didn't read. I got a shed because I needed another space because I'm not moving out anytime soon. Too broke for that. And so I gotta move stuff into the shed. Gotta move stuff out of my bedroom. Gotta move stuff here. And I was breaking out because all the things I had to do. Then it was the funeral. Then I was on my period. So all the emotions are going haywire. And so I'm like, okay, let's just let's just hold on to all the stuff I need to print and put us on the walls, because I had stuff on the walls. Now I know what more I want on the walls. Yeah. Still looking around this room. It's like crazy doing this. Okay, take everything out of closet. Okay, and then the subset of this, I want to do back wall closet, school issued items. I want to do cabinets. Can I open these? Let's see. Let's find out. You guys probably can't see. That science Olympiad stuff is a mess. I definitely need to go through and get some essentials. We are Title I school, so we don't ask for a lot of things from our students, but the principal buys it and supplies us with it. Needless to say, though, it takes forever to get that stuff from the school. So it's like, okay, I'm just gonna buy some for my sake, because I need tissues in here sometimes, like, you know. I want to do the cabinets. It's gonna be like supply items, I guess, but like hand sanitizer to supply items. I know what that means. That's the top cabinets. The bottom cabinets I want, this is top. We'll do Science Olympiad. And I'll make these drawers my textbooks, like the school issue textbooks and all that stuff. This is gonna be bottom cabinet. And this is like the real deal. Bottom cabinet, and then the drawers. Because currently these are empty. That one's not empty. Never mind, that was a lie. That was a lie. That one's not empty either. I know I did not just lie to myself, and all 4 of these drawers are full. Wow. I'm gonna have a hell of a time. At least the stuff in there is organized. At least it's organized, number one. I'm happy I left it organized. Am I happy that stuff's all over the place? No. Okay. I need to bring those containers home. Oh, okay. Drawers, I'm gonna put textbooks. And unfortunately, the sink is right here. This cabinet right here, it's like open to the floor. So sometimes if I get annoyed with the kids kicking this around, I just put this in there, because half the time they don't recycle. And half the time, if I'm getting rid of that much paper, that's when I recycle. Like, enough paper. I know. It's so bad. I'm like, it's so bad. So did I say what I do with that? I put that in the sink cabinet. I don't know if I said that. Okay. Drawers, I'm gonna do textbooks and student workbooks. I'm gonna have to like stop talking. I talk a lot. So when I have all that, we're gonna categorize and organize. And then it'll probably be hang up stuff on the wall. And you know what's funny? I'm writing this list here. It feels different. I've been writing this list for about a month of like what I want to do. Hang up stuff. And I'm gonna leave that at that. I really should leave it just after categorize. And here's the thing. Last thing I'm gonna say. Even though I'm long-winded, but I just kind of need to talk. There's the list. Today's 24th. I got a message last week. So my principal would have given me 3 weeks to set this room up, which I love her for that. So I love my principal. So she was giving me 3 weeks for that. I didn't come in last week. I don't even know if I would have been. We were building the shed last week, so no. Then this week, so this week I have 4 days. School's not open on Friday, so I have 4 days to set up the room. Well, not even set up, because I'm not setting up anything today. I'm just getting a list. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I'm not setting up anything today. I'm not gonna call my brother. I'm not gonna bother them. yeah, I'm not gonna bother anybody. So like I have Monday the 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. Then next Monday is the 31st, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd. Can't come in on the 4th. Then I have training on the 7th. Currently I have training on the 7th and the 9th. I don't know if I'm going to have training that whole week, but if I don't, even if I do, it's not a whole, one of them is not a whole day's worth of training that I know of, that I think. She hasn't specified, so I'm not sure. But, and the training is on and off on the 7th that week. So then that next week is when I start PD and teacher work. Then we go back to work. Literally at my planner it says B2W, which is back to work. So yeah, I'm gonna put this, I'm not even gonna put it back. I think I'm literally gonna just put this stuff up. I'm gonna take this down to the office. They have a bulletin board in the front office. It's still space thing. And maybe because that's like the transition or whatever, and maybe because she hasn't come up here yet, I'm trying to see who is put where. Because I'm staying here, and my coworker across the hallway, she's staying there. But my two other coworkers are not staying in 2nd grade. So I'm very interested. The drama. Like, principals, why do you do that? But like, I understand why you do that. My principal told us at the end of the year that she's not going to let you know where you're going until she has everybody she's hired, or that she can, or before it's too late. My room got finished. She let me know I'm coming back to this room. She already let me know that she wasn't going to move me immediately because I didn't have super a stable student teaching, so she's kind of making up for that. But yeah, also my class list came out. I'm so happy with the babies that I have. I don't want it to change. I really don't. Okay, let me stop talking. This will either be a video on its own and not call classroom setup, or this will be classroom setup day 1, and I'm sorry for the disappointment, but this is like the real look at the room. Like, it sucks. It truly does. The first day, the 1,000-yard stare is like, it hits hard. Okay? Bye, y'all.